Ooh, this is grim. This is so grim. Stop counting down. Oh, wow, we just lost a lot of money. All right, well, sell the honey then. Dear God, man. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave. Welcome back to the wee hours where I suffer from periodic bouts of insomnia and play games to pass the time. We are back with the Farm Manager 2018 Grow Nothing $1 Million Challenge. And I usually say we're flat broke, but we're not as broke as we used to be. You may notice we're a little flush with cash right now. That's because we took out a loan, a very sizable loan at the last episode, so we could pay for this milk processing plant, so we could actually get some production going on. Because just selling eggs and milk and honey is not going to get us anywhere anytime soon. And I would rather this series didn't go on for the next 5 years just selling tiny bits of eggs. So we are colossally in debt right now. We took out a $200,000 loan that we have 2 game years to pay off at 10% interest. And I'm not even going to try my amortization skills to figure out what that's going to cost us every month. But hopefully we can start to make it up. So the very first thing I wanted to do right out of the gate is sell everything we have. Sell everything we have. Sell all the honey. Yep, sell all of that, please. Especially sell all the cow's milk so I can get a baseline on our production. And yeah, sure, go ahead and dump these eggs at 112. That's fine. As we learned in the last episode, my math experiment was a little bit shoddy, and we will actually make more money just selling the chickens as they get old and tired than we will about selling the eggs. But the eggs are a nice little tiny source of income. So, okay, we hired 3 people for our milk processing plant. Let's get them in place. And you were all, you're all sort of, well, you're average with the production. Adam, you're terrible. Adam, Ahmed, you're absolutely terrible. We're definitely going to train you up. But yes, we finished sales training. Okay, good. We'll come back to that in a second. Yeah, get all of these guys, just autofill. It's just the rest of them. And Ahmed, can we give you a little boost right now? Yeah, 1,200 to boost you up to 2, 1,400 to boost you up to 3. Let's leave it right there. I know we've got 125,000 on us right now, but I don't want to gut us. I have more plans for things that we should be building. I don't want to just gut our money just because we have it. We've already got milk back in. Darn it. Okay, well, I was kind of trying to do this from a baseline of 0, but let's start to make some cheese. Let's start to make some cheese here. So cow cheese, yellow cow cheese, butter, and goat cheese, and sheep cheese. Well, obviously we don't have any goats or sheep yet, although that is part of the plan for today, is either goats or sheep or both. I want to get some different animals in here, all with the overall goal of building up to a meat processing plant, so we can, well, just kill them all and sell the meat. Let's be brutally honest here. This is a farm. Brutal things happen on a farm. Get used to it. So let's start with something basic, like just, I don't know, cow cheese, regular old cow cheese. Now, let's start with that, and sure, take above. Now, this is, I watched all of the Geek Cupboard's play of Farm Manager 2018. I've seen every episode. In fact, prior to recording this, I was watching his latest one. And there's certainly, it is a little bit vague about what it means by take above. But my understanding, and I'm sure the comments section has their fingers at the keyboard at the ready to correct me, and I encourage you to do so, is if we set this for, say, take above, well, actually, we can do this easier. Take above 50. To my understanding, they will leave 50 units of milk in the warehouse and take anything above that. That seems to be how this should work. Hopefully I haven't done that backwards and that they'll only take 50 and leave everything else. But yeah, for right now, guys, go 100% cow's cheese, and then we're going to fidget with it later. We may look at some yellow cow cheese, which is a little bit more profitable, but they don't make as much of it. So you get less, but it costs more. I mean, you get more money for it. Might look at butter. It's not a huge profit as I remember, but we might look at some butter. We'll take a look at that. For right now, just focus on cow cheese. And let's get this up in here so we can see how much we're going to... Oh, I have my caps lock on, apparently. Cow cheese, yes. There we go. We'll put that up in the little display area up here so we can figure out how much cow cheese we're actually going to be making. Speaking of cows, I think we need to get another cow shed going. I think that would be a good thing to be doing. Let's take advantage of the money we went into debt for. We may as well try and maximize our production on this. So let's start with something real simple like a road. Let's get that going all the way down to the end there, because I'm sure we're going to use that space for something. And let's get that going down to the end there. How many employees do we have that we could theoretically be putting in? How many people live here? Oh, we only got room for 2 more employees right now before we're going to have to build another house. It's not as many as I would like, but we'll see what we can do. And let's, just so everyone has easy access, let's just put, I think, just one road down here. They're not, I don't see them going back and forth too much along here. So just one small road down there. And let's get another cow shed going. Relatively inexpensive, 10K for one of these. So let's pop you, yeah, sort of there-ish. Little crisscross action there. Okay, so go ahead and start building that. And now, may as well start looking at an employee for that. If you remember from the last episode, we are being much more discerning about whom we hire in terms of wages. So we may take a slightly less skilled employee if they cost us less in the long run, because we can just train them up. We can train them up, and that's just a flat rate. That's not something we're going to be paying over and over again. So if they cost us a little less, now Frankie here, Frankie is 4 out of 5 for animals, and he's only costing us $4.97. My comfort level for wages is going to be between the $500 and $600, monies, whatever, dollars per month. So at $4.97 and 4 out of 5, that's kind of a bargain. I don't think anyone's going to do any better than that, but I'm just going to go down the list. Yeah, see, Dylan Cook here, he's 3 out of 5, but he's $806 for wages. You're way overpriced, Dylan. Way overpriced. You'd be overpriced at 5 out of 5, to be honest with you. So is anyone else going to do any better on that? I don't see anyone. Actually, there's not a lot of animal people in the list in general. That's not only is he cheap, he's pretty much my best bet. So where did he go? Frankie. $4.97, 4 out of 5. You're in. You're in. And when they get that cow shed done, we'll get some more cows in there and get that going. All the chickens are looking good. How many chickens do we have in there? I assume the inseminator has been at some point. So that's a row of 6, so that's 18, 19. Yeah, the inseminator has definitely been here. I think we only got 15 in when we originally put that coop up. Any of these chickens starting to get old and tired? No. Actually, they're all quite healthy. No reason to sell them off then at this point if they're all perfectly healthy. Nope, that's fine. They can just keep ticking along there. I'm kind of waiting for them to take... Have you taken cow's milk yet? Yeah, you are producing something. Okay, you are producing something. Good. I hope I haven't done that backwards and that you're taking only 50 cow's milk. Please let me know in the comments if I have done that backwards. Even watching Penge do it, it was still vague. I still didn't quite understand the take above number. But you are producing something. Good. You haven't actually made anything yet, but you're in motion. You are making cheese even now as we speak. Just going over my beehives real quick, I have a tendency to miscount. As you can see, they're not exactly perfectly aligned or anything. I'm just making sure we've got 10 in each. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 10. Yeah, okay. All right, 10 there, 10 there. That's 10, that's 10. All right, just making sure we're maximizing our beekeeping and getting all the honey that we can possibly get out of that. Let me just speed it up a little bit just so they can get this cow shed built. Okay, cow shed is finally done, and we can get our new Frankie Bennett at $4.97. You are a bargain, sir. Let's actually go ahead and buy some cows so you've got something to do. Let's just get 4 for right now. Again, want to be breeding them rather than buying them whenever possible, so no real need to max out the thing. They'll breed on their own. They'll make more cows. That's how nature works. And we have made some cheese. We've made 84 units of cheese, and I notice our milk just shot down to 50. So I think I did that correctly, that they will leave 50 in there and take everything above that. I may just set them to take everything because at the end of the day, the cheese is always going to be more money to us than the milk will be. That being said, let's find out. What is that cheese going for? What are we going to be able to do with that cheese? Why do you not have cheese here? All right, how about, well, let's just set you to all and just show me cheese. Just show me any cheese, please. Yes, cheese. I would like to look at cheese. Cow cheese, there we go. Okay, so which is strangely not an animal product. So let's see, we have 84 units in right now. We're going to get a grand total of 1,480 for that. But you know what? Better than the milk. Better than the milk, and that will just keep ticking along, and we can get into more and more quantity with that. Just quantity, quantity, quantity. That's what we want. And when does this actually go off? The 28th of the 8th. So almost a full month. A full month we'll be able to sit on this. This is something we should probably set up to auto sell. I mean, the prices, and we've discussed this in a couple of episodes, right now in such low volume, the difference between a low price and a high price is hundredths of decimal points. It's not that huge a deal. So I'm not super concerned that we get the absolute maximum price. And we did actually just finish training to raise our maximum price. So that price that we see is actually should be 10% better than what we would have had before that training was done. I'm going to sit on that cheese just for a moment, which is a delightful image. But let's just review training. The other training that I wanted to do was not financial training. Where did it go? I saw it in the last episode. Reducing the price of buildings by 10%. Pretty inexpensive, and that will benefit us in the long run. Or, sales training 2, we could bump our minimum price up by 20%. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. Ooh, that is good. But I think I'm going to go with the building price, because eventually this farm will be, if I do this properly, pretty big. And by pretty big, I mean we're just going to need to keep plunking down animal buildings over and over and over again. So let's reduce our costs on that. That seems like a sensible thing to be doing. You are still producing cheese. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Fantastic. Let's sell what we've got, because it looks like we're sitting on quite a bit of honey right now. So just give me the animal products for right now, which strangely is not cheese. Don't know quite how that works. Go ahead and... yeah, 13th of the 8th, the cow's milk is going to go off. That's actually 2 weeks. We're good on that. Let me just have them... you know what? Just dump it. Dump it. It's fine. It's all fine. Dump it. Honey, on the other hand, actually, honey's rock bottom right now. Oh, but look at that. 4,700 for the honey we're selling right now. That ain't nothing at all. Oh, we must have just paid wages. Our money just plummeted. We must have just paid wages. Oh, that number's ticking down so red so fast. Oh, what is that going to bring us down to? Ooh, this is grim. This is so grim. Stop counting down. Oh, wow, we just lost a lot of money. All right, well, sell the honey then. Dear God, man, sell the honey. Sell the eggs. Sell everything. Sell everything. Except the cheese. We're going to sit on that for a little bit. Okay. Where does the cheese live, by the way? Did you put that in the warehouse? Is that where cheese lives? Yes, that is where cheese lives. Fantastic. Okay, good. My next thought was either more beekeeping buildings, because that's, right now, that's where our real money is. I kind of, as much as I am trying to complete this challenge run, I do actually want to be successful at this challenge run. In any building game, mentally, I do want this place to look organic and real and natural. So I don't want this just to be field upon field of beekeeping huts, because that's just, you know, anyone could do that. That's... yeah, I suppose you could throw up all the beekeeping huts and make $1 million eventually, but I just feel it should feel like a real farm. Maybe I'm overthinking it or being overly emotional about a video game, but I do like my building games to feel organic and real, even if it means I'm not doing the most efficient thing right at that exact moment. I'm okay with that. How much space do we have for employees? One before we're going to have to throw down another building. So let's do... I think we should put down some goats. I think we should put down some goats and get into goat cheese as well. Now, do we want to start putting that over here or at the back of the farm over here? I think, well, how big are they and how much do they cost, first of all? How big are they, and how much do they cost? That's the pigsty, the small shed. Okay, that can do goats and sheep, and that's not nothing. That's 18 grand. That is not nothing. But I think goat cheese might do well for us. Let's, well, you know what? What are the prices? What kind of prices we got going on here? Give me that. And give me just cheese. Cheese in general. No, that's not how you spell cheese. Oh, except I'm in the wrong place because I don't have any goat cheese. Yeah, cheese. There we go. So cow cheese, we kind of already know what that is. So if we took, say, cow cheese and compared that to goat cheese, goat cheese is actually a little bit less. How about yellow cow cheese? And take off goat cheese for me, please. Get rid of that. Oh no, I made it all go away. Made everything go away. Market. Cheese. Go back to cheese, please. I love cheese. So goat cheese was not doing that well. Sheep cheese. What's that going for these days? Oh. Compare that to goat cheese for me, please. Oh, yeah. Sheep cheese. Sheep cheese. I've never had sheep cheese in my life, actually, and I eat a lot of cheese. I'm a very big fan of cheese, and if you heard in the last episode, I actually make my own cheese from time to time. I have never had sheep cheese, but apparently it's super expensive. Sheep it is. Okay, sheep it is, definitely. So where did that go? The small shed. How small is the small shed? And could I maybe over time, I don't really want to do it right now because I don't want to spend $36K. Could I fit 2 over here? Maybe. So if I tucked this guy right here, and actually maybe over here, and then did a road up here. Just a small road. Doesn't have to be a crazy big road. I don't think they're going to be going back and forth too often. Yeah, and then we could certainly looks like we could get another one over there. While I'm doing that, it probably wouldn't kill us to have a road going down here as well. Just for why not? Just for why not? Just make everyone's life a little easier, and let's just finish that road right there. Okay. Might make their lives a little bit easier. All right, let's look at some staff for the sheep pen. Who have we got on deck that might be a good bargain? Again, not a lot of choice with animal people right now. Summer Fisher, 1 out of 5, and 521. Wow. There's just nothing going on in the animal. She's it. Summer Fisher is the only... Oh, no. Charlotte Thompson, 3 out of 5, 726. That's a little more than I'm prepared to pay Charlotte. We might wait for a bit of a refresh on who's available to hire before we do that. Yeah, I'm just going to sit on that one for a while they build the sheep's pen, and maybe I'll get a little bit of a refresh on who's available for hire. We've got training going on, and something that I... was forced to remember by messaging Penn. She had asked me, hey, did you get wind power going yet? And I realized we did the training for it ages ago. I just never actually built any wind towers. But before I started recording, I started looking at wind towers, and that's not an option right now. Not at 60K per wind turbine. That's just crazy money. And it's only going to produce 9 a month? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with that? 60,000 to produce 9 a month. Now, maybe when we're super flush with money and out of debt, I may investigate that more. That might be more of an option. Or if there's training that could either lower the cost of the turbine or increase, the money that we will get on a monthly basis for that, I'll certainly reinvestigate that. But 60K, that guts us. We're all done. And we're already $200,000 in debt. So, we can't afford to be throwing money around, even though we have some, technically. Oh, I'm just seeing right now, we've got 336 cow cheese things. Super. How much money will that get us? Let's sell some cheese here. So, yeah, sell me some cheese, please. Oh, wait, it doesn't live in animal products, strangely. I don't know where else you're getting cheese from, but... So, cow cheese, if we sold all of that, that's almost 6,000. Okay, I can live with that. Yeah, that's not bad at all. And while I'm in here, why don't you just give me the other stuff too? No, not we're off cheese now. Get off cheese. There we go. Yeah, honey price is kind of tanked right now, but we'll sell it. Sure. Cow's milk brought back down to 50, so I do seem to have done that right. It seems to I've done that the correct way, that they will take everything above the number 50. So, yeah, 177. Well, I wasn't expecting a lot from that. How about the eggs? We got a few eggs kicking around. Yeah, I could make a big 207 on that. Kind of waiting for some of these chickens to get a little old and tired so we can make some money off of them. Nope, they're still remarkably healthy. Remarkably healthy. Well, you know what, guys? When we get into meat processing, your days are numbered. Your days are numbered. How are we doing with the shed? How are we doing with the sheep shed? Oh, are you done? Are you done? Oh, yeah, you're done. Okay, cool. Well, we still need an employee for you. Let's see if there's been any refresh in that action. So, yeah, what do we got kicking around here now? Oh, here we go. Jesse Curtis, 5 out of 5 and only 541. I think I can live with that number. I don't know that I'm going to do any better than that. Maya Watson's 4 out of 5, but she costs more. Any other takers on that? Anyone who might be a little less expensive at 5 out of 5? 4 out of 5, 694 on Riley. That's no good, Riley. That's no good. Back up to the top. I think we've got a winner right here with Jesse Curtis. 5 out of 5, don't even need to train him, and he's only 541. That's well within my acceptable tolerance range for wages. So you, sir, are in. Now, with you in, we can go over here. Oh, what do sheep eat? I didn't check that. They'll eat grass. Good, we got that. They'll eat crops. We've got that. Well, they'll eat wheat. We've got all that. And rye. We have some of that. I think we're going to be fine on food for a while. The only problem with growing nothing, well, there's many problems with grow nothing, which is money's a bit tight, but grow nothing is we can't grow food for these animals to eat, so we're having to buy all the food. But we bought a ton of food in the first episode, so I think we're going to be fine on food for right now. Maybe might buy a few apples. I know apples were kind of expensive, but let's see, what was that? Foliages? Yeah, apple right at the top there. So maybe if I bought like 1,000 just for, dietary diversity. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna treat the sheep with some apples. It's a little bit of money, but I'm gonna treat them with some apples. And I think some of the other animals might eat that. Certainly over time, the pigs and the goats will probably eat that too. So back to the sheep. How many sheep can we get in here? Well, first of all, I don't want goats. I want sheep. So, yeah, sheep, please. And let's get Jesse on board. And we can get 15 in here. Oh, that's good. That's much better than cows. Yeah, give me, let's get 10 in. And again, want to breed them rather than buying them. So let's get 10 in and see what that does for our milk processing. And you guys are still making cow's cheese, right? Yeah, you are. You're doing fine on that. Okay, good. Probably wouldn't kill us. Probably wouldn't kill us to look at the employees. Is anyone really, really, really low? No, you're all at 3 out of 5. Okay, so that's good. Let's take a little bit of money and just get you a little bit better for right now. And yeah, well, let's actually just bump everyone up to the next level. So 4 out of 5, that will only help. That's only going to mean more cheese coming in. So let's get you there. Okay, good. Good. I like the way that's all going. Animals are ready for breeding. Okay, it's the chickens. Well, they're on auto inseminator. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. So yeah, because now that we've had all of my math corrected by the comments section, we know the inseminator doesn't cost me nearly as much as I thought. Nearly as much. Sell 7 sheep. Well, I just bought sheep. How much are you going to give me for that? Oh, you're going to give me $5,600 to sell 7 sheep. I mean, that doesn't cover the cost of the sheep. What did the sheep cost me? Oh, hang on. I'm buying them at $350. Hang on. I need to do some math here. You're saying when those 10 sheep come in, I could sell 7 of them and get $5,600. Hang on. I need to go get a calculator. Everybody stop. Okay, the math works. It's a net profit if I do it. So, basically, let's just tick this along until these sheep actually show up. But the math works where it's actually a net profit if I do that, even though I just bought them. Okay, sheep go in the building. Hi, sheep. Okay, great. So 7 is what they want. It cost me $24.50 to buy 7 sheep. And now I'm going to have to do it twice. So I paid $24.50 for 7 sheep. And when I sell them, I'm going to buy another 7 sheep. That's also going to cost me $24.50. So a total of $4,900 there. However, selling the 7 sheep will get me $1,960. So if we put all of those numbers together, they're going to give me $5,600 to sell 7 sheep. And it's going to cost me $4,900, but I'm going to make $1,960 on the entire deal. It should be, if I've done this correctly, a net profit of $2,660 to complete this task. So you know what? Sure. Absolutely. So we need to sell 7 sheep. So 1, 2, oh, shoot, I just bought them. All right, that's fine. I'm going to have to buy them again anyway. So sell 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Buy 5 more. The contract is complete. I bought 2. Now I need to buy another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. That should be a net profit of $2,660. Geez, I haven't done math like that since high school. But Emrys, if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. But I think that was actually a good deal. That actually worked out just fine. So nice little contract there to do for a little silliness, basically just sort of moving sheep around. Wasn't so much a transaction, it's just kind of moving them around from place to place. Okay, what other nonsense can we get into here? We're already up to 168 cow cheese. That's excellent. And 143 honey. I know I just said that I didn't want this entire place to be beekeeping huts, but we'll probably definitely add some more bees as time goes on. We're maxed out here, right? Yeah. The next thing we would have to do is build another employee hut before we can do anything. I keep calling it a hut. I don't know why. Employee house before we can do anything, because we're full up. We have no more places to put people. So even if we want to do more things, like I still want to think about goats. And now that I realize that sheep cheese might be super, super profitable, kind of want to think about another sheep pen. But between the employee house and a sheep pen, that's $48,000 right there. And we are grossly in debt. Let's not forget that. We don't really have 71,000 monies. We have like negative 100 and a whole bunch of monies. So let me just tick things along. I'm going to accumulate a few more products up in the old warehouse here, sell those off, and just kind of get a feel for what my next move might be. Okay, so I've broadly just been letting everything kind of tick along here, and boy, we're making a bunch of cheese, which is great. We have yet to make any sheep's milk, which is mildly concerning. I don't know if just from a mechanic point of view, they just make less milk over time, like cows make tons of milk, sheep's milk not so much, and maybe that's why sheep's cheese is so much more expensive, but eventually they'll make milk. And I had completely forgotten that sheep are actually triply useful, even more so than cows and goats, because we get the milk from them, which we can make into cheese. We can get meat from them at a meat processing plants. I forgot they also produce wool, so that's another thing that we can be selling. Let me add that up to the bar here and see sheep's wool. There we go. We don't have any yet, but I want to keep an eye on that and see. I don't think it's a lot of money, but it's money. It's something. Let me just go through and sell what we've got again. I think I'm almost at the point where I'm going to start putting some of these things on auto sell. So yeah, what have we got? The multi-flower honey. Yeah, see, now we're getting in some money. 6,000 for the honey. And it's actually at a fairly lower price. So the extra hives that we've got kicking around, and we're producing a lot more honey than I thought we were going to. The eggs, not so much, and I have a plan for that. And the plan is a silly plan, and it's well, you'll see. Cow's milk, they have plenty in the processing plant, so there's no reason to be holding on to this. May as well make a tiny bit of money from that. So my silly plan is, once again, I'm going to gut this chicken coop. I've gone back and forth over this coop. We had turkeys in there, then we had nothing for a while. Now we've got chickens back, but I need an employee, and I don't want to build another employee house. And of all the things on this farm right now, the chickens are the least profitable. Yes, they make a small amount of money, but the emphasis word there is small. So unfortunately, This chicken coop is going to go away again. I've got a full stock of chickens in here, and I'm going to sell them all, so buy chickens. I know I keep going back and forth on this coop. I'm sure we'll have it full up again at some point, but not today. Caregivers, Rosie, you are released from there, but you are still on duty, so don't go too far. I've actually got another job for you coming up, because with that employee released, that means we can put down another sheep pen without having to put up another employee house. So let's get the small shed again, and let's sort of back it up to this just like that. I'm just going to put down the road first. Just for, except that's not roads, is it? That's roads. Yay, I know where roads live. Let's get, come on, fidgety. Let's get that right in there. And then get back to the sheep pen, sheep shed, whatever. Wherever it is you put sheep, I'm putting one in here. So let's get you to spin like that. You can just face the other one. Yeah, that looks good. Let's do that. All the trees fall down. I'm just going to speed that up a little bit to get that moving. And how are we doing? Still only at 4 cows here. I guess these guys really don't breed very quickly. Speaking of breeding, how are you guys looking? Are you all looking healthy? Yep, you're all looking pretty darn healthy, in fact. So, good. That's going along. Boy, we're making a bunch of cheese. Wow, cool. Great. Let's sell it. Where's it at? So give me, no, not animal, just give me the all again. There we go. Give me cheese, please. Yeah, cow cheese. There we go. How much are we going to make on that? Now we're getting into some money. Okay, so that's almost 8,000 for that cheese. And probably that one we should really just set up on auto sell, because that's just going to keep ticking along. There's some money. Still, we're not swimming in it, and we're still colossally in debt, but I can see a plan forming. I can see how we win in this, how we do this grow nothing $1 million challenge here. I can see that this is achievable, especially with that milk processing plant. Again, picking up from the last episode, otherwise this was just going to be 30 episodes of me selling eggs, and nobody wants that. So I'm going to take the risk of being colossally in debt to try and amp this game up a little bit. Are you done? You are done. Fantastic. Oh, did I actually fire you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to fire you when it said release. I was just releasing you from the chicken coop. I didn't mean to fire you. I'm sorry. Well, now I need to hire somebody. All right, well, who we got kicking around? Sebastian, 3 out of 5 at 647. No, thank you. 4 out of 5, 705. I think we can do better than that. 3 out of 5, 653. Boy, everyone's asking for some pretty high wages right now. Pretty high wages in the animal department. 5 out of 5, 732. It's more than I want to pay, but it's not that bad. Because the 1 out of 5 is up to 587. So that just seems like a bad deal. Oh, wow. Not a lot of good choices here at all. I'm just gonna tick time on just like a couple more game days and get a little refresh on that. See if I can do any better. Wow, the manure's starting to pile up. Should probably sell that at some point. Oh, we got a bunch of honey that just came in. Hang on. Do you got plenty of milk in your warehouse, right? You have no shortage of milk. Yeah, you got 334 some odd liters. So I'm just going to sell off whatever we've got left over. Let's go back to the animal products, please. Cow's milk. Yep, just sell all of that off, please. More honey. Sell all the honey. There's another 4,300 right there. Oh, we have some sheep's wool. How much does that actually get me? Anything? 330? But I mean, I have very little. I only have 21 kilograms. The price is high right now, but you know what? Is that ever going to go off? It's going off in 2023. Okay, so that's a solid 5 years away. You know what? We can sit on the sheep's wool for a while. We will sell these eggs, and oh, we got some sheep's milk. Okay, I didn't even notice up in the top bar there that had actually started to happen. All right, slow things down a little bit. Let's not taking you off of cow's cheese, but we are going to put you onto sheep's cheese, and we'll just kind of 50-50 this. Why don't you How much sheep's milk do we actually have? 15. Well, not much. Why don't you take anything above, for right now, anything above 10. So just leave 10, and that'll be fine. And go ahead and start producing some sheep's cheese. Yeah, 50-50. There we go. So make me half cow's cheese and half sheep's cheese. It's not going to take you long to make the sheep's cheese because you don't have a lot of sheep's milk. But yeah, just get that going, please. And actually, now that we've done all that, do we have any refresh on the higher ability people here? People who might be looking for a job who don't cost an arm and a leg. Broadly the same people. Yeah, I don't really see any new action here. You know what, Emily? I'll take 1 out of 5 at 488. Yeah, that's... Oh, wait a minute. 2 out of 5 at 467. That's even better. Any better offers than that? 2 out of 5 at 467 going once? No, you're in. Where did you just go? Where did you go? I just saw you. Oh, goodness, I've already lost him. Yeah, there he is. Isabella. Isabella, whatever. 2 out of 5, 467. You're in. Okay. And let's go back over to the new sheep pen and plunk you in there, Isabella. And you know what? Just because we sold all that honey and stuff, let's just go ahead and actually get you up to, say, 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. That's good. And let's actually get some sheep. In here. So let's do another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sheep, please. If the government wanted to give me another contract to sell sheep and immediately buy them back at a small profit, I'd be okay with that. I would be okay with that. Yeah, let's just see. I just want to get an idea, make sure they are... Yeah, they are making sheep's cheese. Good. Excellent. They're not going to make much of it because we don't have much sheep's milk, but they are, in fact, making it. So good. Excellent. Oh, I may have accidentally... No, I did not turn on goat's cheese. That would be silly because I don't have any goats. I have 0 goats. The amount of goats I have is completely 0. Just for fun, how much is the manure selling for? Just because I'm vaguely curious because we got all of it now. So, manure, yes. So how much manure do I have? I have 1,355 kilograms of manure. If I felt like selling that, I'd get 272. You know what? Sure, get rid of it. We're not using it for anything else. Oh, and it gently fades away. That's a nice touch. It just sort of evaporates and goes to someone who has purchased it. Someone who has crops, which I do not, because there are no crops in this field. We will grow nothing at all. Nothing to be grown in the ground. And with the 2 sheep pens going, that seems like a pretty good place to call it for now. We're making cheese. We're making sheep's wool. We've got plans. We've got ideas. We've lost a bunch more chickens in the revolving door chicken coop over here, but it's all fine. It's all fine. And I see my new sheep are just being delivered right now. So that's an excellent place to call it for now. And we will pick up the Farm Manager 2018 Grow Nothing $1 Million Challenge in the next episode. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time.